Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 2, Episode 22 of My Little Pony. Last we saw was Dragon's Quest. We had Spike go on this little adventure. It was the Dragon Migration. We saw the biggest of dragons to the tiniest of dragons, the tiniest being Spike, I guess. I don't think we saw anyone as tiny as Spike or tinier, but he saw the teenage dragons. He wanted to try to fit in, but he could see they were kind of douchebags. Like, I don't know, I guess that's what dragons are in this world. They're just greedy and selfish, and we saw this episodes ago. Now, I did see the comments from the last episode, and people did say that the reason they didn't acknowledge when Spike grew to abnormal size is because maybe the ponies didn't want to bring up a thing that he, like, I don't know, like an event in his mind that was negative. But I feel like regardless of whether you want to make Spike feel bad or not, you probably should just tell him what happened so he's aware. Otherwise, he's going to keep falling back into this rut of wanting to be a dragon. Not that he can't be a dragon, but whether or not they want him to know he experienced that, he should know that he experienced it. It's like one of those things like, if I did something bad, I'd want to know I did something bad so I don't want to do that bad thing again, or I learn from my mistakes. It's one of those age-old things. You got to learn from your mistakes. Sometimes it's better to know about it so you don't relive the horrible times. So, I don't know. That was just on my mind, but we're going to jump into this one. If you guys want to be way ahead of what you're seeing here, full unedited episodes, Patreon link at the end. I'm probably a good season, if not more, ahead of what you're seeing on YouTube right now. This is Season 2, Episode 22, My Little Pony.
Calling all Pegasus ponies! Meeting tonight!
Separate meetings for Pegasi. Derpy! There's Derpy.
Mandatory meeting for all
Look at these hair.
Pegasi. Be cool or be mule.
Be cool or
No
be
offense.
mule?
None taken.
Find a seat. You too, Fluttershy.
Fluttershy, I knew it.
Come on, let's go.
What's going on here?
It is up to Cloudsdale to provide rain-filled clouds to every corner of Equestria. Tornado Power! A team of Pegasi combine their wing power to create a jumbo tornado and funnel it all the way up to Cloudsdale. Your jumbo tornado must reach a minimum of 800 wing power.
Hey,
Spike, you
intermission?
moron.
So, here's
Great.
the scoop. It means it's up to Ponyville's Pegasi to bring that water up to Cloudsdale. Now, last year, Philadelphia broke the wind speed record with a top speed of 910 wing power. I think we can get a top speed over 1,000. That coughing better be from a popcorn kernel, Thunderlane. Are we gonna be fast? Yeah! Record smashing fast?
Yeah!
Who's with
That guy looks brutal. He had a weight bar as his cutie mark.
Fluttershy. A little too much flexibility, Blossomforth. Some pony can Blossomforth the hoof, Thunderlane.
We got a lot of
Good
names.
pace, Silver Speed. All the wing power we can get.
1,000-pound
to break that record.
dumbbell. Look at this guy. What's his name?
Good work, every pony. Except Fluttershy.
What's the big white dude's name? They didn't say it.
Fluttershy! Fluttershy, open! Hi, Rainbow Dash.
Pony
Fluttershy,
pox.
What happened to you? I think I have the pony pox. I'm sorry.
What else would it be?
Really wanted to come to training day. Achoo.
Achoo.
You know, there's only one cure for pony pox. Cold water. Those pony pox are clearing right up. I'll just get out of these robes and... Ow! Messed up wing, huh? Come on now. What's going on? I just can't do it. I can't fly. This whole tornado thing, it's more like a performance. And you know how I hate performing in front of others. It wasn't bad. It was horrible.
Oh my god, look at little baby Rainbow Dash.
Fluttershy, Fluttershy, Fluttershy can hardly fly.
Ponies can be cruel.
Risk that sort
Baby
of
ponies.
humiliation again. Suck it up, Fluttershy. I'm gonna need every Pegasus to break the record, including you. I don't think so, Rainbow Dash. Thanks anyway. I'll do it. You will? I will. You're game? I'm game. Alright!
It measures your accelerative velocity and translates it into wing power, thus gauging your cumulative H2O anti-gravitational potential.
What exactly does this machine do?
It tells you how fast you're flying and how strong your wings are.
Twilight's a little too
Is that you
technological.
again, Thunderlane? We need to have a germ-free environment.
Don't worry, Twilight. Thunderlane's just cooking up an excuse to spend Tornado Day in bed.
I want to know the average wing power by one pony.
9.3 wing power.
9.3.
That's fast!
That means we need about 80 ponies at that rate. Like 85, give or take. She should be the fastest. I'm going to go with 17.6.
16.5 wing power.
I was close.
Will no doubt set a new tornado
Derpy.
speed record. We'll be number 1!
So if they all average 10, that's 80 ponies, but they want to break 1,000, so they need 100 ponies. If I trained ponies, wings, speed, velocity, I'd have a better idea. I bet you Fluttershy at the end is that little bit that puts him over the edge. It's going to come down to, like, every little bit counts, and even if she gets, like, 5, it's still 5 more than they had. Maybe the abuse will drive her to motivation. Or slow her down rapidly. 3.2.
Great job, Fluttershy. 0.5.
0.5? Isn't that like lesson 1?
But she clearly didn't try and was also traumatized. People just rag on her and she's always self-conscious. I feel bad. This one's still lifting 1,000-pound dumbbells.
I just don't have the courage right now.
Fluttershy always breaks my heart. She's not my favorite pony, but she always is getting people down on her. People just expect a lot out of her. She just wants to love animals. She's always pressured. Like, look at it. Come on.
You should have seen those ponies laughing at me. Yes, I do remember. The river was swelling. I did tell you to never give up.
Now they're all giving her the same
You're
motivation.
right, my friends. I shouldn't give up and show every pony that I am a good flyer.
Montage time. They're dressed like ponies. I love that they have pony masks. That's amazing. And she's got Rainbow Dash's like trainer hat. It reminds me of Rocky. Big fan of Rocky. The montages in every movie. This is one time where Angel actually is helping. I still enjoy Angel, but she's usually a spoiled brat.
We're gonna smash that record.
Do I look like I speak squirrel?
What's that?
I hope it works out. I hope it's not a total fluke. Oh, see it. 2.3.
3?
Fluttershy,
It's
that's
a huge improvement.
You did
Thank you,
awesome,
Twilight Sparkle.
Fluttershy. So you won't fly with 10.0 wing power. Every bit counts. Humiliated. I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash.
She drags him
If
away.
only there was a way to lift Fluttershy out of the dumps.
We got a lot of flying ponies. We need 100 or so.
Lazy Thunderlane.
He overslept, but he's fast.
Where's your lazy brother? He's got the feather flu.
But he's not the only one.
with those 8.6 Pegasi out with the feather flu.
Don't tell me we won't be able to break the wind speed record.
You might not have enough wing power to create a tornado powerful enough to lift the water to Cloudsdale.
Okay, every pony, let's give it all we've got. On the sound of the horn, we take off.
Look at that horn. Horn of Helm Hammer.
150 wing power. 250 wing power.
Twilight! Fluttershy! The least I could do was offer moral support.
She could sure use it, considering your 8 Pegasi are sick with the feather flu.
Is she gonna use the animals? Maybe the flying animals will help the Pegasi? Oh my god, and now tons of them are getting thrown out. And now more are probably injured and taken out. And that looks like it hurts a little bit. Your eyes are on the outside of a tree.
Wing power minimum.
Painful.
We've got to try again.
You should quit. It's not safe.
No! One more time! I'm going down flying!
Ooh, it's going fast.
Stay in position!
700.
I'm too nervous to look. I can see the water trying to funnel through.
Forget the record.
I won't make a difference.
It's sticking at 795. I don't know if they got any more in them.
We're just gonna settle for 800. We're not trying to break records. That makes sense. It would have been a little ridiculous if they broke records with 7 or 8 ponies sick. Maybe the momentum of the other ponies will give her some speed.
Moving! She's doing it! She surpassed her best wing power number!
She's over 3. We just gotta get 5 out of you. Come on! Use the force, Luke. But it's ponies screaming in your face instead. I was gonna say, I hope it doesn't go to like 1,000, because that would make no sense, and I want a little reality in my pony stories.
They all did it!
Blowing the horn. I like that they didn't stretch it and go for the record. They just settled for getting by and doing what they gotta do. Can she not stop?
Whoa, girl, take it easy. Great job, Fluttershy. That was awesome.
Names.
We couldn't have done it without you.
You may not have set a new record, but you showed a lot of guts.
Thanks. Then you gotta give it to my #1 flyer, Fluttershy.
Regardless of how fast she was, she put him over.
Dear Princess Celestia, I learned that every pony's contribution is important, no matter how small. Do your best
Look
and
at
believe in
Spike's like
yourself.
playing like a flute.
Anything can happen.
I really enjoyed that episode, guys. We got to see Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Twilight Sparkle. We got no Applejack, no Rarity, and no Pinkie Pie that episode. But we don't need them in every one. We've seen them excluded from many. I like this episode, though. I like that Twilight Sparkle was sort of the science and the technology behind it, or at least keeping tabs on it. Rainbow Dash is the trainer because she's all about competition. And then you got Fluttershy, who is always self-conscious about everything. I thought that at the end there, they were still going to go for the record, and Fluttershy was going to come with like a band of animals, and the birds and the butterflies and all the flying animals that helped her train were going to come in and pick up the slack on the 7 or 8 ponies that got the pony flu, did they say? The feather flu? Something like that. But nope, they just forgot about breaking the record and just settled for getting by with what they need to accomplish their goal. I actually enjoy that. Because if they pushed for the record, it wouldn't have been as believable with Fluttershy being so self-conscious, and then 7 or 8 of your ponies drop out at the very last minute. It's very hard to accept them breaking a record when all of this stuff is going on. So it actually made me happy to see that they're like, all right, guys, we're putting the record out the window for now. We just want to settle for breaking the 800 so we do the goal we need to do. And we didn't have to incorporate other animals. I wasn't sure if that would be a thing because maybe they don't want other animals involved. It's like a pony thing. It's a Pegasi thing. In the beginning, we watched the tutorial video on how the Pegasi harnessed the tornado to send the water up to wherever the heck that place was. I forget what they called it. But we met so many different ponies in this. I honestly can't remember any of the names. The one with the rainbow looking hair, it wasn't rainbow, but it was multicolored hair. The guy with the mohawk. Then we had the ones with the crazy hair. They were like purple, like bluish, pinkish looking colors. Crazy looking hair. The ones at the end that said, Fluttershy, you did it, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. Slorg or whoever, Adderban, whoever else is in the mix that helps me with these things. I know there's a couple new people in the mix that are helping me and stuff, but give me some names on these. You might have already did it. My biggest name I want is the white pony that kept going like, yeah, and had like the weights on his cutie mark. That dude looked like some insane jacked horse out of like Ren and Stimpy. Every time I saw its face and its eyes got red and it got all jacked up and crazy, reminded me of a character from Ren and Stimpy. If you haven't seen it, crazy cartoon on Nickelodeon from when I was a kid. But I don't want to make these a year and a day. Great episode though. Taught us a lesson. Every little bit counts. That's what I thought would happen, but I thought every little bit would count towards the 1,000 and they'd break a record. But nope, we didn't break a record. We just did what we had to do, and that's fine in my book. We got a little letter from Princess Celestia, as we always do, and Spike looked like he was Pied Pipering with a flute as everyone followed him away. So I don't know if that was anything or just to be cute. If you guys want to be way ahead on episodes, full unedited reactions of this and other shows I do, this one, way over a season ahead. Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.